The other day, I roll up to the stoplight in the dark. Sun's in my eyes. I reach up, turn my visor down. I look over to my left and I see Mr. Sports Car fella kind of smirking at me. My sun visors are so destroyed. All the stitching is rotted out and they're just flapping in the wind. It's pretty embarrassing. He and I got a laugh out of it. We rolled on. But I started thinking, I think it's time to maybe fix those. Don't know much about sewing stuff, but at the end of this, let's meet back here, talk about what's going on in the garage, what's happening with the 588, what's happening with the D100 project, and what the plans are for JoJo, the little daily driver 68 Dart. All right, let's go get something done.
Completely disintegrated from the years of baking in the sun. It's interesting though that the fabric, the material is actually in good shape still. The different layers, everything's in good shape. It's just that the stitching has failed and they came apart. So what I thought I would do, I went down to Walmart and I picked up these doll needles, just big needles, and then just grabbed one that I thought would fit through these holes. This. I thought I would just try and sew this thing back together. Put it back in the car. Anyways, I don't know a dang thing about sewing. They taught us how to do it when I was in the Navy years ago, but wish me luck. Let's see how this goes. See if we can fix this stuff for a couple bucks. All right, so far, I started right there. Actually, I started on this side, right there. I'm just following the old holes. You can see if you get close. Pretty straightforward. Just hold it together. I got this little binder clip here, just kind of holding it together, and yeah, just gonna keep going. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. It's pretty easy. There. Oops. There we go. Just bring it through. It's probably way too up close. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go all the way to the other end. I don't know if that was any better. I mean, the stitching's not perfect, but it'll be good enough for a little driver. Little JoJo.
JoJo will be so happy.
Yeah. It's weird when you pull down your sun visor and it's all haggard looking.
Merle.
And you look over and the guy in his BMW is like snubbing his nose at you because you got messed up sun visors. Hey man, the car's 54 years old. The stitching is just done. I'm really trying to not poke myself in the thumb. Man, I keep going the wrong angle. I need to go down further in there. All right. Let's see if we can get this done. I don't know a thing about sewing. Kind of wears your fingers out a little bit.
Yeah.
Here, check this out. Not bad. I don't know if you can see that, but I started right here. So I gotta figure out what to do with that little tail right there. Cut it off, maybe put a little drop of super glue.
on it?
Yeah, super glue. Crooked stitching, but
It'll hold.
yeah, who cares, right?
Yeah.
So I just got a little bit ways to go.
Nice. Good job.
Thanks. All right, check it out. It's all sewed back together. Doesn't look so bad. Why is it so damn close? Let me see if I can zoom out. There we go. Looks good. I mean, for a little daily driver, how can you complain? I'm sure that once it heats up a couple of times, that where I used to have that little paper clip thing sitting, that'll probably relax out and smooth out a little bit. All right. So a few bucks and maybe an hour. 2 hours to do both of them. Not so bad. Looks good.
All right. Well, there you have it. I think all in all, it came out pretty good. Probably $5 invested, and I got some pretty cherry-looking sun visors now. I'm excited about it. I'm sure it's going to make driving the car just a little bit more fun, a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. I do have a headliner for that car, and I thought maybe I'll do a video on putting the headliner in it. Back about 2010, I'm thinking. Garrett and I, my son, we were getting onto the freeway here in Carson in the summertime. Windows are down. All of a sudden, we caught a little crosswind or something like that. The wind got a hold of that rotten stitching, and the headliner blew up like a parachute inside the car. It was so bad, I had to pull over because we couldn't see. It was just, all that junk was just flying around everywhere. It was a mess. Got the car over to the side of the road, ripped the rest of the headliner out, threw it in the trunk. Down the road we go. So, we'll probably do a video on that too, eventually. The Fury. The other day, I took a tour of the T&D rocker arm facility here in Carson City. Best valve train components on earth right here. They're building an amazing set of chromoly rockers for the 588 right now. So that's what's going on with that. Got a couple other projects going on. I've decided to go ahead and show more of the daily driver type stuff. The Dart, I've been driving it for years. I love that car. But like any old car, it takes a little bit of finesse, a little bit of maintenance to keep going. It's not like a new car where you just put a key in and go, you know. As things come up with that, I'm going to go ahead and make some little videos on that. Maybe little things I'm going to modify for it and whatnot. I have a phone going off in my... Hello? Yeah. Hey, Dad. It's my dad. You can't make it? Yeah. That's okay, Dad. We'll get together soon. Nah, don't worry about it, Dad. It's no big deal. Yeah, no, I understand. If you need anything, let me know. Alright, love you, Dad. Bye. My dad. I forget where we were talking. Fury, we got that. Dart. Okay, there's another thing. I had and I'll tell this story at a later date, but I had a turbocharger magically appear here in the garage, and I'm going to probably throw it on the Dart as a little side video project. And the way that I want to do that is have maybe a little series on how to do that. It's a daily driver 68 Dart, original 318, all pumped up inside, but from a performance / fuel economy standpoint, it's not super rowdy, doesn't have a ton of compression, nothing like that. And I thought, I think I'll go ahead and throw the turbocharger on that, do a blow-through setup, and probably build the headers and whatnot as a side project. And the way that I'm going to do that is when I'm in between things that I'm working on with the Fury, I'll work on the Dart. So we'll see how that goes. And also, I'm kind of loosely working on my D100 project. That's a 1968 Dodge long bed that is going to be my retirement truck. It's an original big block truck, 2-wheel drive, and I'm going to freshen up the 383 that's in it, and I have a set of stage 6 aluminum Mopar performance cylinder heads that I'm going to put on it, and I got a CH4B Edelbrock intake for it, and a really bitchin' set of long tube headers for it. And it's gonna just be naturally aspirated big block commuter truck for a while, and eventually I'm gonna convert it to 4-wheel drive, and it's gonna be my forever truck. I'll never sell that truck. Gonna keep it till the end. Give it to the kids when I check out. And then I also came across a really cool vintage big block Chrysler intake manifold. Extremely rare. I've been doing research on that manifold, and I'm going to put a video together for that too. So that's kind of what's going on. I'm curious to hear what you guys are working on. What are you getting done these days? What's motivating you? Comment down below and let's chat about it. I always like interacting with people in the comments section. So till next time,